Hello, friends. I'm in I Square in CarouLLou, Hong Kong. Hello. So I'm with my wireless microphone. As you can see, I can talk to you from really far. But I'm going to be talking with you sitting down. Hi, because it's raining outside. And instead of talking about traveling, and I've been thinking about talking with you about important, deeper topics that I'm really always interested about and that I've been talking about actually all my life. And it's about talking about freedom today. So I was thinking, I've been interviewed lately with my husband about what freedom means to us. And so this video, it was done by a famous German traveler, Nomad also, and he loaded that video on YouTube. So we're going to watch it together, like that part where my husband and I answer what freedom means to us. And then we're going to talk about it. And you're going to tell me, I hope, what you think about freedom and what it means to you. So just for a quick story about who I am, for those who are new, I'm just going to say it once now, because those who are later in the podcast, in the broadcast, they're going to be able to hear it back. So I'm a nomad. Hey, Paris. And I'm traveling the world full-time with my husband. We decided 23 years ago to leave Canada for good, to give up everything, to sell anything we had, which at the time was not much anyway. And we left everything, sold the cars, left with 2 luggage and our fax machine. And ever since, we've been living around the world. So we're like, you know, digital nomads, location independent. Where are you? Hi Julia, I am in I Square in CarouLLou in front of Hong Kong Island. So I'm in Hong Kong, in Tsim Sha Tsui. That's the first metro station right across the water in front of Hong Kong Island. So we're like into a mall. I wanted to do it in a public space so that you have some action behind. And we're not outside today. It's raining. It hasn't been raining for a long time, but now today it is. How people look at me? Well, they're wondering what I'm doing because I'm talking to myself right now. Like I'm talking to you, but they don't know that because all they see in my screen is the reflection of my own self talking to myself. So let's have a look. Je me souviens. Hey, hello. Hey, I have a French channel. I hope you know it. If you don't, I'll give you the link. So let's look at that video that we did. And I'm going to put my microphone next to it. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to turn it here. No, we're going to turn it the other way. I'm just trying to figure out the technicality of it here. Okay, so we're going to click play. Is it loud? Okay. So, okay. Thing. Did you hear something? Did you hear the video? So we're just going to go further in the video where we're talking again the rest of like what the interview was all about, which was freedom. So where are you from? And let me know what freedom means to you. And if you're new, welcome to join me and follow. So basically, hey, Uber Pop, cool. So we're stage right. This is very like a technical, yes, 7:53. I'm not having like the full video screen to show you what I wanted to show you. Anyhow, the freedom. So let me say it to you. Here it start again. You should see. It's turning. Okay. Okay. So anyway, it froze. Oh, you missed most of it. Bon. Okay, we're going to see the second part. And if you don't hear anything, anyway, I'm going to tell you. How about that? I'm just going to repeat what I said in the video. So we're almost there. And maybe you're out of the internet. Maybe you're out of gigabytes. I think so. Okay. You know when nothing goes like you want? Okay, so we're out of internet on the other phone. Freedom. It starts in the mind and in the heart, because this is where we have the total freedom of thinking and feeling. Nobody can take that away. So it starts there, and then there are these choices that we make in life. We can choose how we relate to people, to events, how we relate to anything, everything. That's where the freedom lies. And even with an external physical environment that could be restrictive, I think people can still have the freedom with their mind and their hearts. It's very important for me, freedom, and I've made many choices to live as free as possible. In my case, it has to be an entrepreneur. I often say that I became an entrepreneur because this way I could be waking up at the time I wake up, like without any alarm clock. That was one way for me to reach, to be as free as possible into like my work life. And also that choice to leave Canada, to leave Montreal, to leave for good. 23 years ago, I made that choice with my husband. And it was to travel the world, to experience in freedom, living life the way we wanted to live it. It's not that we're like always completely free within the social frames, but still within that, it's possible to experience the freedom. As long as we keep the vision and the knowing that we always have the choice of changing, if it's not externally that we can change things, at least it is in the way that we deal with them, in the way we perceive them. So freedom is really being in touch with that vision of the potential.
The first time I did experiment freedom is when I was like 15 years old, and I had amassed some money and bought myself a bicycle. And the day I picked up the bicycle and the first few cycling, I said, I'm totally free to go anywhere that I want in this town from now on. And that was the most beautiful feeling, because I always had that inside of me, that freedom should be what you choose, where you want to go, how you want to do it, and so on. And also, freedom is a state of mind. A state of mind, I remember quite well, Mandela had mentioned, they say, oh, they put me in prison, but my mind was never in prison. So it is a state of mind, it is a way of living, and freedom is free choices. And whichever choices you do or take in life, you're free to change them. You're free to pursue them. You're free to go sideways if you decide to do so. And even if someone tells you that you're not good enough, or you shouldn't do that, and so on, well, this is your freedom. Your freedom to listen to them, or your freedom to just do what you feel is best for you. And this is what counts. But the hardest thing is to be able to give that to everybody around you, or even to other people around the world. Freedom belongs to each individual, and we have billions of people with different minds, and we have billions of freedom.
Like tapping into that space geographically also, where we would live our life. That first wish for freedom, for example, at the very beginning, was to be living in the sun, because we wanted the heat, you know, like for those who are in Quebec, in Canada, who has been through the storm of the century. We followed all about it. It's not that we don't like snow, we love snow, you know, when you do winter sports and everything, but our freedom back then was to choose to not live in it full time, or not to be feeling that we were imposed, for example, to be living into a country where we have the winters. And again, nothing against the winters at all. It's just like a personal choice. Unless my husband wants to also repeat, he's behind the camera, so he's like, I was going to show him to you on the YouTube, but maybe another time when we have like internet on all the phones. And if you want to tell me what freedom is to you and tell me where you're from, you're all welcome. I'm a traveler, nomad, living here now for the time being, by choice, using my freedom because I had the freedom to live here 3 months at the time. And you know, freedom, I don't think we talk so much about it even in school. It's always like talking about fitting into some kind of molds or patterns, or you know, yeah, maybe our school need to talk more about it. And I would say that most people in general are having that wish and need and desire, and it could be even feeling scary to get out of it, you know, to make choices that are like besides what would be expected or what would be fitting society. Yahoo, clear, okay. So friends, I really had a good time, and I'm gonna go now, and I'm just gonna put, oh, my little music, is it? Okay, this is my little goodbye music. À la prochaine. See you soon. Bye. My pleasure. Bye.